Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we are going to learn how to create collection in Postman. So first thing is download Postman and install it. You're using this link. You can get the link in the description. Down here, depending upon your operating system, this software is going to directly predict the symbol, so you no need to worry about how to download it in Mac or in Linux. Then you'll have to start the Postman. So I will start the Postman right now. So my Postman is starting. Here my Postman is started. So normally when you have open it new, so you get the option of logging in. If you wish, you can log into your account. Now right now I am in the home page. To create a collection, you have to first go to the workspace. So click on workspace. To create a new workspace, you'll have to click on new workspace, and you have several visibility types in workspace, such as personal, team, private, public. So if this workspace is for personal purpose, you can select personal. If it is for team, you can invite other friends in your workspace, private and public. Then after filling up all the text boxes, all the requirements, you can click on create workspace. The workspace will be ready. Right now I'm going to go into my workspace, click on collections, and then to create new collection I'll have to click on the plus icon over here. So you can see in the folders a new collection folder has created. Now on the right side a new tab has opened saying new collection. So I'm going to give this collection a name saying demo collection, and my name is updated in the folder 2. Now to create request inside this collection, I will have to click on the plus icon over here. On clicking, I get a new request. So first thing is to select the method. There are various methods such as get, post, put, patch, delete, copy, head, option, link, unlink, purge, lock, unlock, profile and view. So each of these methods have a particular purpose or a specific function. So right now I'm going to basically create an user. To create a user I'll have to use post method, but because in using post method I can post a new user, that is like post new information about a new user. So that's why I will select post method. Second thing is you'll have to enter the request URL. Now you can if you have a URL, you can directly copy and paste it over there. So right now I already have a URL, so I pasted my URL, and if you can also type. Now will have to fill up the body. Now to fill up the body, the data format should be selected as raw, and instead of text we'll have to select JSON. Now we'll have to type down the payload. So right now I have my payload already written over here, so I'll copy the payload and paste it over here. So what is payload? Payload is basically the information that is required to be filled. Right now to create a new user, I will have to type the new user email and then the new user password. So then after typing the body, I can click on send, to make sure everything is okay. So I'm going to click on the test button to make sure the JSON is working properly. I mean, then yeah, I get the response with the success message true. I mean, success message true. Then the message as user registered successfully, and we have got a user ID also saying 20, and the status code is 201. So that is the HTTPS status code. So this means basically created, so it is already set over here. Then right now the everything is working properly, so I will basically save it by clicking on the save button. Then give the request a name, say create user email. Then I will have to select in which collection I will have to save, so I'll select the demo collection and save it. Now I'm going to show you guys by creating a new like another request using a different method. Okay, so I will follow the same steps for creating a new request. Select the method. So this time what I'm going to do is basically log into the uh, user that I have just registered. So I will click on put. So put basically refers to logging in to the existing users. Now I will get the URL for the put. So guys, you don't have to worry about the URL, because the URL and the payload will be given in the description. For the GTS trainees, it is recommended to use the same URL from HTTPS to dev, like this much. To here, and the rest will already be written in the collection. Then I'll just copy down the body, I mean the payload. So right now I am going to basically log in, so I'll click on send. So here I have the success message is true, the message is user logged in successfully, and we have got a token also, and that price was 0 and the status code is 200. So right now 200 basically means okay, so like everything is okay. So the token, so what is token? Basically token is like works like an identity card of the user, like, which would basically allow the user to perform certain functions like creating a new degree, creating a new function, or etc, many other things. So in simple words, identity card, I mean token is like an identity card. Then save this. And another thing about creating is like you can also create child folders under the demo collection. Like under collection you can create child folders also. Like to create child folder, you can after entering in the folder, you can directly click in new folder and give the folder a name saying demo, then click on create. Now we are directly in the child folder. Now on clicking on save, the requests get saved in the child folder, like it is in the child folder, the login by email. So there was a put method. So guys, in this way you can create new collection and requests. So friends, now we are going to learn how to export this collection that we have just now created. So to export, we can select the collection, or on mouse hovering on this collection you can see three dots. On clicking on it, you get to see the more actions, like the other actions that you can perform. So at the down you can see the export menu. You can click on export, and the export dialog box appears. You will have to make sure that collection v2.1 is selected, because that's what is recommended. Then you can click on export. Now it is asking you the file location, like where to export it. So I will export it in my desktop and click on save. So you get a message saying the collection was exported successfully. Now by exporting, right now here, by exporting the you can basically share this file to your friends, so that your friends can use it without typing down all the making again new collection. So I will show you how to import it. So I'll just delete the old one because I have exported it already. Now I'll click on import button. On importing, it asks me the location, so I will click on upload files, go to desktop, and where is my, here, demo collection.json. So on selecting, we can click on import. The file is imported, and we have the child folder, the request as we created. Thank you, friends. Hope you guys have liked it. If you really have liked it, hit the like button, and thank you guys. Meet you in the next video. And the payload and the method and the URL will all be given in the description. Thank you guys. Meet you in the next video.